Hello, in this video we have to take a new chapter 21, the decimal numbers. What is the meaning of a decimal number? It is number with points, a number that has a point. Let's take an example. For example, 2.475 is a decimal number because it has a point. But how we write this number in words? First, let's put this number in the table. In this table, we know that the two, which is before the point, is the ones point. So we know that the number has ones digit, tens digit, hundreds digit, thousand digit, etc. These are the digits before the point. The point should be here. Numbers, the digits before the points. And the digits after the point, what we have? We have the tenth digit, hundred digit, thousand digit. So 2 is the digit before the point. It is in the ones digit. It is the ones digit. 4 is the tenth digit. 7 is the hundredth digit. And 5 is the thousandth digit. THS. And 2. First, let's see how we write in words. We write it in words like this. 2 and when we see point, we say and. 475, and we write the place of the last digit. The last digit is the thousandth digit, so we write 475,000. We write it at the end of the number. So we read this number like this: 2 and 475,000. This because 5 is the thousandth digit. And we should know that 2 is the integer part, or we say 2 is the whole part. The whole part is the part before the point. The whole part is the part before the point. So before the point we have 2. And the decimal part is the part that is after the point. What we have after the point, we have 475. So 475 is the decimal part. It is the part that is after the point. 2.475 can be written as 2 plus 4 tenths plus 7 hundredths. It means 7 over 100 plus 5 thousandths. So we can write it as whole number plus fractions, and each digit we write it on over. For example, 4 is the 10th digit, so it is over 10. 7 is the 100th digit, so it is over 100. 5 is the 1000th digit, so it is over 1000. And we can write this number like this: 2 plus 0.475. We can write it as a whole number plus a decimal number. The decimal part is 475, so it is 2 plus 0.475. Now we have to do exercise 1 at page 87. Complete the table as in the example. In the first column we write in words, in the second column we write like whole number plus fraction. In the third column we write it as decimal number, and in this column we write it like whole part plus decimal part, but the decimal part will be written as a decimal number. So part B, 9 and 1800. So it is, let's write it first as decimal number, 9 and, so we have point here. When we see and, so we have point here. And 1800ths. It means the last digit should be the hundredths digit. Look, we have 1, 2 digits, so 8 is the hundredths digit, so it's correct. Now we have to write it as a whole number plus fraction. So we can write it as 9 plus, how we write it as a fraction, the first digit after the point is 10th digit, so it is 1 over 10, and the second digit after the point is the hundredth digit, which is 8, so we write 8 over 100. Now we have to write it as number 9 plus as the whole part, which is 9, and the decimal part we will write it as decimal number, so it is 0.18. Now we have it as number plus fractions. Fractions can be more than one fraction. Number plus fractions, and we have to write it. Let's write it first as decimal number. It is 12.9 over 10, so it is the 10th digit. It is the first digit after the point. And 8 over 100, so it is the hundredth digit. It is the second digit after the point. 2 zeros, so it is the second digit after the point. Now let's write it in words. 12 point, so when we see point we say and, we write and 90, 98, and the 8 is the hundredth digit. We look at the last digit. The last digit is the hundredth digit, so we write hundredths. After we finish reading the number, we have to write hundredths. And now let's write it as whole number plus decimal number, so it is 12 plus 0.98. Thank you.